I was with my children at SeaWorld in San Diego. I live in Los Angeles. So we're going around, and I knew she wasn't doing very well. So I get a call from my father at 12 noon, and you know, there's Shamu, and you know, you guys know what SeaWorld is. And I get a call from my father that says, well, she's not doing well, you need to come home now. Now, just picture me, I'm in short pants, I've got a Hawaiian shirt on, I'm 90 miles from my house, and I have to get on the next plane. She's not gonna make it to the next day, basically. So, you know, we get on the phone, we have to figure out how to get me home, back to Michigan. It's, 2,000 miles away, she doesn't have long to go, and I really wanna be there.
There is a form that gives a sense, even in loss, it gives a sense of a reason for being and a reason for the lost one, in my case, my son, or in Steve's case, his mother. A reason for this to happen and for us to go on.
We're doing this on the feast day of Saint Cecilia. And Dryden's song for Saint Cecilia says, "The trumpet shall be heard on high." It says, "The trumpet shall be heard on high. The dead shall live and the living die, and music shall untune the sky."
I walk in and my mother is basically, her breath is very labored. She kind of knew who I was, but she didn't really know who I was. It was one of those things. But I walked in and she looked at me and she acknowledged me.
Steve said, "Hi, Rosie." And she opened her eyes, and she's staring, big eyes. And she started mumbling, really quiet mumbling. She's pursing her lips a little bit, and he put her ear so he could hear what she was saying. And I said, "Steve, she's trying to kiss you." So he leaned his cheek over and she kissed him and she went out.
We got her in an ambulance or some sort of transport van, and we took her home to her bedroom. My mom and dad's bedroom was upstairs, and right below it was the Steinway 7-foot grand that I learned to play piano on. And we had one of these baby monitors. So I just went downstairs and I started playing piano. So I played Chopin, Bach, Beethoven, Brahms, Mozart, show tunes, Scott Joplin, just basically anything off the top of my head. And she was upstairs and I was down there, so she heard it through the baby monitor. And what the hospice nurse told us was that when you die, especially in this manner where you're sort of fading away, the last thing to go is your hearing, which nobody ever told me that before. So, basically she's slipping away on us here. And now my instincts started to just take over, and I said, "Mom, I love you, and thank you for my life, and thank you for the music." So I just kept repeating that over and over, and my brother's like, "Don't go, we don't want you to leave." And I said, "No, it's time for you to go. It's time for you to go see God." And I just, at that moment, I really got it. And I just let out one of those wails that you see, like when a 5-year-old or when a 4-year-old or 3-year-old child breaks their toy, they cry. They cry. It's totally. There's no holding back. And for me, it was that. And I just let it all out. I just sat down on the bed and everything just flowed.